What's up, YouTube? So this is like me saying welcome back after being gone for almost 2 months. Like who do I think I am? And like there's no excuse. But I have a lot to catch up on, and I don't even know like what all I can really say. But let me first start to say this video is gonna be about my experience so far since being in the Air Force. Sorry, my throat's kind of tight. So what has been happening? So I don't know if I ever said it, but I am in the reserves. Yeah, I wanted to go active duty. That's gonna be a whole nother story. But basically, 6 days before I was supposed to leave, I changed my mind and I went reserve. So the day that I was supposed to swear in for active duty, I was like, nope, not doing it. I went next door and I went reserve. But again, that's a whole nother story. I'll probably talk about it later. But anyways, let me tell you about my experience so far. It has been complete trash. Like, no sugarcoating it. No way I can say this was the best experience. Like, this experience has been trash. Like, no. If you hear my story, you might not even want to join, but I think it's just me having this issue, because everybody else that I talk to seems to be going like so smooth. But like, that's kind of how life works. Like, I never have like good luck. So anyways, I'm not gonna say like where I live, but just know like I live in one state, but I travel to a whole nother state for the military, and nobody knows why, because where I live, there's 2 bases right there. So why don't I just go to one of those bases? I have no idea. So I said that to say I make no money by being in the military, by being in the reserves, because for whatever reason, until they can figure out how to reimburse me, I pay for my travel, I pay for my rental car, or if I decide to drive my car here. I mean, I can eat on base, but I'm not. So I pay for my food. And that's it. So at the end of the day, for what I spend, even just on the rental car and the airline flight, the plane, and then based off of what I make over the weekend, I make no money. None. That's the first thing, okay? So you're not gonna get rich off of being in the reserves, because it's only 1 weekend a month, 2 weeks out of the year. And then you can pick up orders if you want to. And if you do pick up orders, like, that's active duty pay. So that pay is, I mean, depending on your rank, but it's still, that pay is better than just a weekend pay. So anyways, so my experience. Okay, so I graduated tech school in October, and when I came back, the reason why I know this was gonna go downhill is because in November would have been the first weekend that I would have had to come over to this state for the newcomers briefing. And then they were like, a week before, they were like, Airman Day, can you, instead of coming all down here, can you just tune in via Skype and we'll pay you? And I was like, sure, no problem. Like, if I don't have to pay to come down there and you guys are still gonna pay me, like, sure, I'll do a Skype. Well, let me tell you about this Skype. It didn't work. I heard it was a 2-day period. It was Saturday and Sunday. I heard about 10% of what they said, because the Wi-Fi kept going out, the Skype kept glitching. They kept having like guest speakers come in to like explain stuff to us newcomers. And when I finally like reached out to them, and I was like trying to call them and alert them and tell them like, I can't hear, I can't see, I don't have the forms, they were just like, oh, we're not repeating ourselves, bye. Like, I was like, okay, no problem. Like, okay. I guess. And so that was step 1. So that was the month of November. All right, so fast forward to December. I finally come down here to this new state, and it's my first time here. So it's just basically just everybody welcoming me. I got more uniforms. Oh my gosh, there's like 100 seagulls that just came over here. Okay, that was so off topic. Anyways, where was I at? So December. So I come down here. It's my first time down here. They're like showing me around a little bit, and I didn't have anything to do because this is my first weekend here. I'm new. I don't even they haven't taught me my job or nothing. So I went on a wild goose hunt with one of the sergeants and looking for laptops that we did not find, by the way. Mind you, we did not find. So it was a waste of time. And then, mind you, that weekend too, they changed the drill dates and nobody told me. So I was really supposed to be here Friday, Saturday, but nobody told me that. So I had planned to come Saturday, Sunday. So that was, okay, so that was step 2. That was December. Fast forward to January. I, again, spending money, I'm getting a rental, come down here, and I didn't do anything. I still don't have a line access badge to get into the squadron. I had finally found where I was supposed to be to sign in for the day. And I didn't do anything. All I did was take some binders apart. There was 50 binders, and I just took all the paper out of them and shredded them. That's what I did. Okay, so that was January. Fast forward, it's February. I was supposed to come down here to actually be on orders at this point so I can learn my job. I can get the on-hands training, or they call it on-the-job training, and I was gonna do some annual tour orders so I can get my 2 weeks done out of the year. I was gonna get everything done. So that was supposed to be a 6-month period of me being on active duty orders while I'm here. So basically I was supposed to move here. They were gonna put me in lodging or something. They were gonna pay for either hotels or for me to have a room or something, but they were gonna pay for that. But still, I was supposed to come down here from February to September. And literally one day before I was supposed to get here, I just happened to give them a call to see the update status, what hotel did they have me at, so I knew where to go. I had just made sure my car was good to get on the road. That way it wasn't gonna be no issues for me driving from my state to this state. And I just was calling to ask a couple questions, and then the officer, the captain here, he was like, Jay, to my knowledge, they denied your orders. You're not gonna be on orders. They denied everything. Are you tracking that? I'm like, no. When was anybody gonna tell me anything? Because I was under the impression, I had already told my job that I was leaving. I already packed up. I have a son. I have a 2-year-old. So I had already got him taken care of, and I thought I was coming down here. And then they called me at 6 o'clock at night, and it was so I was still supposed to at least come for the drill weekend, but they called me 6 o'clock at night the day before I was supposed to leave, and they were like, we strongly recommend that you don't even come down here for this UTA. We can just reschedule everything. I was like, okay. All right. Now I'm irritated because it's literally y'all wasting my time. I don't know. So I was like, whatever. So now, okay, so that was February. Now it's March. Today's March 1st. So I'm here. I just landed, and then they called me yesterday, and they're like, if we add in, basically they're trying to figure out ways to reimburse me, so they just changed my hotels again. That's why I'm sitting out in the car. I'm so tired, but I got like 45 minutes before I can check into the hotel. But they changed my hotel at the last minute. Nobody had even told me what hotel I was supposed to be at, so I ended up calling them again yesterday just to get some clarification, and that's when I got all this new updated information. So anyways, I'm here now, and I just kind of like, I just have a feeling that this weekend is gonna be just like the rest, a waste of my time, because I don't have, according to them, I don't have computer access. Again, I don't have a badge to get, I can get on base. I have my CAC to get on base, but I don't have a badge to get into our squadron. They didn't tell me if I still had to go to this certain building to sign in, or if I'm just going straight to the squadron, since technically I'm doing makeup UTAs. It's just, boy, if you ever want to be a part of an organization that don't communicate, that you literally are just gonna sit here for about 8 hours of the day, like scrolling your phone or listening to music or doing miscellaneous work like shredding papers, not learning your job, not being very useful, where you're not making money, you're actually wasting money, then this area is the best place for you. Let me just say that. I don't know. That's just my thoughts and opinions. Like, there's no way for me to shake that this is the best feeling. Oh, and then on top of that, I made a post on Facebook because I just was asking a question, like, if anybody knows who's the point of contact at the base in my state is, that way I can get in contact with them and just see if I can transfer bases, because at least I won't have to pay for, or at least the military wouldn't be paying for like hotels, because I live right there in the city. I wouldn't have to pay for rentals or wasting like a bunch of gas, because I live right there in the city. I can just, you know, it takes me like 20 minutes to drive to base from where I live. And I don't know, it's just, so I was trying to see what I can, so I made a post on the Facebook, on the group chat for my job field. I just made a post. I was like, hey, does anybody know who the point of contact is for this base? And this lady commented, and she was just like, she gave me a lot of helpful information, and then she's like, inbox me if you have any other questions. And after the February, after they told me like don't come, I was like, oh, I'm so done with this. So I went ahead and I sent her some messages. Come to find out, she's the chief. She's the BFM, like she's a big dog. So I was like, dang, like I didn't even know like that's who I was talking to at the time. So when I started explaining stuff to her as to like what was going on and stuff, she was like, this is unacceptable. Like, no, I need to figure out who the BFM is at your base, because we need to talk. Like, nobody should ever have to go through this. You shouldn't be, this shouldn't be your experience. And then when word got back to like my leadership that I had talked to her, then they were like, can you not talk to anybody else about this, because we're really trying to handle it. What are y'all trying to handle? Because seriously, you're really wasting my time, and that's what's irritating. So I don't know, I'm trying to be positive. I'm trying to be positive about this weekend, about everything. I really don't have high hopes, because I'm doing a makeup UTA this weekend, meaning like the people who I'm normally with is not gonna be here until Saturday, and it's Wednesday right now. So Thursday and Friday I'm gonna be in there by myself. And for a person who don't know their job, can't get into the gate, can't file paper, I can't do anything. Like, what am I really about to do for the next 2 days? So I made sure that I downloaded movies to my iPad, and I made sure that I brought all my chargers and headphones and everything, because I just feel like I'm about to just be watching TV. Like, I guess the military is paying me to watch movies, because I really don't know what else they could possibly have me do. So, yeah, that's my scribble for the day. I don't know. I really want to be a better YouTuber. But for one, I don't know how to edit these videos. So, like, all these videos are, like, very raw and uncut. And I want to get, like, good at editing. I've been trying, but I haven't really been that dedicated. So, sorry, you guys. You get what you get. It's very bad lighting where I am now. So, forgive me for this crusty video. And there's snow out here. I can show you guys where I am. Oh wait, I don't know how to flip this camera. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm out. I'm sitting in the mall parking lot. I'm like 5 minutes away from base right now. And I'm tired. And I'm eating McDonald's cookies. So how healthy is that? Don't be like me. You're in, work out, be healthy. Don't be like me. But I guess I'll end this video. I don't want to be too chatty about nothing. I guess I'm about to just, I'm gonna see if I can double upload. Like, I'm gonna post this one, and then I'll post the video as to why I did not go active duty, because that was the story. I made people mad. They were about to like revoke me from ever joining the military type mad. Like, it got deep. But I'll save that story for the next time. Alright, you guys, I'm off here for this video, but like I said, I got time to kill, so I'll probably post another video after I take this coat off, though, because it's thick, it's heavy, and I can barely move my arms. Alright, bye.